Lacrosse is one of the most explosive sports in the world. It's got the quickness of basketball, the physicality of football, and the skill set of hockey. Lacrosse has a huge fan base, but unfortunately, it doesn't get much coverage. While the National Lacrosse League and Major Lacrosse League are professional organizations, the biggest audience comes at the collegiate level. Young players dream of earning a scholarship to schools like the University of Maryland, Johns Hopkins, and Syracuse, which dominate the playing field. But if you look at the rosters, all of the players look the same. Blue-eyed, blonde-haired, Caucasian males. Most kids don't even pick up a lacrosse stick until middle school or early high school, but the ones that do are all white. While skin color has absolutely nothing to do with the game, lacrosse has so much to offer, and everyone deserves an opportunity to experience the game that could change a life. In the inner cities of Harlem, New York, the sport is doing that very thing, changing lives through a non-profit organization called Harlem Lacrosse. The mission of Harlem Lacrosse is to empower the children who are most at risk for academic decline and dropout to rise above their challenges and reach their full potential. Harlem Lacrosse inspires children to dream about tomorrow while working hard on the field and in the classroom today.
Harlem Lacrosse was founded back in 2008 by a Teach for America teacher who was working at Frederick Douglass Academy in Uptown Harlem, and was looking for a way to bring his students together and use the sport of lacrosse kind of as a carrot to drive academic success, and it sparked from there. They launched the first full-time programs in 2011 across a couple schools in Harlem, and now we're in 5 schools in Harlem. One school in the Bronx, and serving a couple hundred kids in New York City.
When I say go, Mariama, can you collect all the pennies? And everybody else is going to do a big ball hunt. Before that, really quickly, I know I said I didn't care about the pass. Moving forward, a lot of us are passing pretty straight to the ground. Raise your hand if you felt like some of your passes went just like straight down instead of where they were trying to go.
My name is Elise Van Arsdale. I am a program director at PS 149. I'm here pretty much every day, starting when school starts, checking in with the kids and basically helping out the school however we can. Richie and I go on field trips, do lunch duty, push into classrooms, and really make sure we're here for the kids, whether that's a quick check-in at lunch or having them in our office for an hour or two throughout the day while they calm down or get some work done.
Do you want to borrow a stick?
Harlem Lacrosse does a lot with students academically. We have study hall a couple times a week, which sometimes is focused on some sort of enrichment or emotional and behavioral aspect, but a lot of times we work with kids to make sure that they're completing their homework and completing it well. And then on top of that, we have tutoring sessions for students that either absolutely need it, or we find a lot of our kids want to be involved in the tutoring sessions and want to work to get their grades up. So we provide them the opportunity to do so, pairing them with an individual tutor who's usually a young professional working in New York City.
Today's not Monday.
My name is Ms. Harvey. I'm the ELA teacher for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Through this particular program, a lot of the students have really good relationships with each other, which actually transcends into the classroom because they're very supportive and they help each other do classwork and things of that nature. And it also builds confidence, which is key.
Lacrosse has taught me to be a team player and to be a good person and to respect others and how to make friends and how to be social.
My favorite thing about Harlem Lacrosse is getting to go on different trips.
Going to other trips, meeting new people, and sleeping over at other people's house.
To go on trips and enjoy myself.
Ishmael, you're welcome.
We're up here at King School today in Connecticut. This is one of the best partnerships that we've had with PS 149 over the past few years. We've come up every year for a great event they run for us. We're gonna have a clinic with their high schoolers, head inside, have some lunch, and some free time for our kids to just run around and get to know each other.
The boys program and the girls program actually now in my third year here run really tightly together, and I think that's a really cool thing, and I think it's pretty unique to our school in terms of the Harlem Lacrosse atmosphere. When I first started, there was definitely tension even just in the school between the boys and the girls, and not that they didn't get along, but there was just they didn't mesh as well. And now I think the boys and the girls programs run together seamlessly.
This year, the King School raised over $5,000 for our boys and girls here at PS 149. This money is going to fund the rest of our spring programming, so things like our Harlem Bowl and buses to other trips, and we'll even go to help fund our summer programming when we take kids to camps and tournaments and try to get them playing year-round.
My name is Cheyenne Graham. I'm 13 and I'm in the 7th grade.
Cheyenne has probably come to more practices than anybody that is involved with Harlem Lacrosse. Anything that we offer, she shows up to, she's excited, and she's there.
Playing lacrosse makes me feel very happy because I can be myself and I can become very competitive. Like, I get out of my comfort zone.
When she started in 6th grade, she was pretty shy. She had very, very strong opinions, but kept them to herself a little bit. And by now I see Cheyenne really coming out of her shell and opening up her worldview and being more open to a lot of other things, but also not being afraid to let her opinion be heard.
Get that, Janaya, get that, get it!
Before I joined the team, my grades were suffering and I didn't have people to give me that confidence to tell me that I was able to do this and I was able to do that, and now I do. I haven't made friends. I've made more than friends. It's like, on this team, it's like, I'm so comfortable with these people. It's like they my family, like they my sisters.
The high school I'm going to next year is Westminster in Connecticut. I found out about this school because my coach felt like it was a good school for me to be attending to for a whole 4 year. And I feel like that school is actually good for me.
My favorite thing about Harlem Lacrosse is my coach.
She helps me when I have any problems. She talks to me about anything, and I've learned that I can be comfortable around her and be myself.
She showed me what a leader's supposed to be and how to help others when they needed to be helped.
She's the one who taught me to be social. Every time we're on trips, I like to stand with her. She's the one who pushes me to go talk to people, go make new friends, go learn people's names, and I really appreciate that.
To get to these schools, I didn't travel by myself. I traveled with my coach.
She's helped me with anything I've ever asked for.
Harlem Lacrosse gives you a lot of opportunities to make your life good and more easier to figure out what you want to do in life. I joined Harlem Lacrosse because it built a foundation for me. Like, it helped me to know that I have people who support me when I need something, and I have people that I can depend on when I'm in like tough times or anything.